In 24 hours' time, we're going to hear this noise. The Pittsburgh Steelers select. And the Pittsburgh Steelers fans are going to go absolutely crazy. At this point, I don't know if it's right tackle, if it's center, if it's receiver, if it's cornerback, if it's safety, middle linebacker, punter. I have no clue who the Steelers are going to choose. And maybe that's a good thing. There have been some reports and videos out there saying that the Steelers are waiting to see how the board falls and players go this way, that way, trades move up and down, and what best players available, all that kind of stuff. Things are happening really quick in the draft world. So I trust Omar Khan. I trust Mike Tomlin. I'm going to be happy with whoever they choose because there is a lot of talent. There's talent at right tackle. There's talent at center. Do they go that direction first? Do they go and get a receiver to pair with Pickens? Do they go and get another cornerback to build the secondary? There's so many options in this draft. And when I look at it, I'm not even really a draft guy. But the articles I've been reading, the podcasts I've been listening to, so many good players that they can build the O-line or they can build the D-line too. So my real point, I think that, or my guess, my overall big guess is probably going to be, I think the Steelers go and get a right tackle, like a Fuaga, someone like that. I feel like he's going to be a Steeler. I just got them in my mind for some reason, but we'll have to wait and see it plays out. Now, guys, this video, I'm going to talk about a few things too. Some Steelers updates. I saw a few things I want to cover, rightio, one day before the draft. I saw this morning when I woke up about an hour ago. It says here the Steelers are not expected to pick up quarterback Justin Fields for a $25 million fifth-year option per Adam Schefter. So Steelers acquired Fields from the Bears last month in exchange for a 6th-round pick. Now, I'll be honest, like if they go and get if they don't get the 5th-year option, that's okay in my book. I feel like in this circumstance that Russell Wilson will be quarterback number 1 going into camp, and he'll be the guy going into week 1. And then with Fields, maybe he can turn around his quarterback career with the Steelers in this 1 year left on his contract. And if he plays well, then maybe after the season they offer him a contract, or they could offer him a contract extension before in training camp. We don't know. But if Schefter is saying that they're not expected to, well, why would you pay out $25 million for a 5th-year option when you haven't seen him play Pittsburgh Steelers football? So that isn't too worrying to me. You've both got Russell Wilson on a 1-year contract and Justin Fields on a 1-year contract. So they could do deals after the season and see how it plays out there. Or they could do deals, I guess, into the season in training camp. We'll see how it flows out. So I'm not too worried about that. I still want to see them play in training camp and preseason football before I get all crazy over it. So that's like really not too much of a nothing story. I think we kind of know that was expected, really. Rightio. Here's another one too. So the Steelers are announcing that Cameron Hayward and Pat Frymouth will announce the team's draft picks in the 1st and 2nd overall. So tomorrow, guys, if you don't know, I do lives pretty much like 3 times a week. And tomorrow for the NFL draft, I'm going live from the day dot from 30 minutes before pick 1 to 10 minutes after pick 32. I'll be live the whole entire time. So hopefully you guys can check that out too. So Cameron Hayward's doing team picks in the 1st and 2nd rounds of the draft. That's cool to see Pat Frymouth get involved. Same with Cameron Hayward. Next news item I want to cover. And this one too. These two next slides kind of like intertwine with each other. Rightio. So Ian Rappaport says here the Steelers have done a simple restructure of their salary, pass rusher Alex Highsmith, to create more than $7 million in cap space, source said. A little breathing room. Now, why would they do that? We've talked about that they could trade up and get the cornerback in the draft yesterday. That was kind of a rumor. Why would they do that? Is this Ayuk thing a possibility? Is there now, links towards Cortland Sutton at receiver? I feel like over the next few days when the draft starts to happen, that there will be some free agent signing at receiver, right? And we're going to see that play out over the draft too, if they go and get a receiver in the 2nd round or 3rd round. So this was kind of interesting to watch. over the next few days. They restructure Highsmith to make more room. And then you see these articles like PWF still talking about Brennan Ayuk to the Steelers, Jaguars, or Bills. In my honest opinion, I'm still letting it play out. If Ayuk comes here, fantastic. If Cortland Sutton comes here, he had the rapport with Russell Wilson. He played with the Broncos over 10 touchdowns last season. He could be a really good number two. Ayuk could almost be 1A and 1B to Pickens. Pickens is going to have a big year this year. Pickens needs to have a big year with Russell Wilson. Also, the Steelers receivers need some big years because we haven't, and also quarterback too. The quarterback play needs to be better than what it was with Trubisky and Kenny Pickett. And we had some like flashes with Mason Rudolph, but they need to score points, get yards, and have that number one receiver or number two receiver really excel and move the ball down the field like they had in the past, but recently not in the last few years. Running game looks good. Receiver-wise, we need to do better. So could the Steelers do this? Maybe. So why they've now created the cap space, $7 million. So is there a trade looming? Are they going to get Cortland Sutton or Ayuk, anything like that? I have no idea. The more that I watch this Omar Khan era, and things aren't as predictable as you think. Do you know what I mean? You think they're going this way, and the next minute they trade up to get Jones. I did not expect them to go and purchase and trade and buy free agent Patrick Queen. Right? They got the best punter. They re-signed Killebrew. Like, I did not expect those things. I didn't expect that Russell Wilson will be a quarterback, nor the trade with Fields for a 6th-round pick. So expect the unexpected with Omar Khan and his aggressive style of play to go and get these players, because it's not the Steelers of in the Colbert era where there weren't really big plays. We never really saw that. Now, getting Minkah Fitzpatrick was a pretty big play in a trade. That was really good. Drafting like a TJ Watt was fantastic. But there wasn't big plays like this, getting a Wilson, getting a Queen, getting Fields to come to our team. Like, I just haven't seen it in the last 4 years. It's really exciting stuff. Anyways, guys, you are waiting for this. That. You guys are waiting for this. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 20 and the draft starts. We have overall, I think the Steelers have seven picks. Where is it? Here it is. Steelers have round 21, pick 20, pick 51, 84, 98, 119, 178, 195. So, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream for about 4 or 5 hours. I'll see you later.